Alright guys, welcome back to the house that Retro built. This is the Retro Toy Closet, and we are back after almost a 2-month hiatus from 1/6 scale review unboxings. And I mostly blame that onto all our shipping delays overseas, as I have figures that appear to be dropping, but they have not dropped yet. But anywho, finally this one right here has been over a year and a half, I believe. A year and a half. Some people say over 2 years, but I think it's a year and a half. I pre-ordered this one for myself. It was right at the end of 2020. I believe it was like November or December of 2020 is when I pre-ordered this, because it was supposed to drop originally in February of 2021, but as you can tell, it didn't drop until this year. This is none other than the Jack Nicholson Joker from Mars Toys. We were enticed with numerous images. Nothing really finalized until about, I have to say, probably about 3-4 months ago. Finally started seeing finalized images, and we did not get an actual in-hand version to let people basically know that it was shipping out until about 2 months ago. So I ordered this particular one from TNS Figures. First time ordering from them, probably my last time, because their customer service is worse than Toys Wonderland, if that's even possible. But yeah, their customer service isn't good. They don't give you any information. They don't really tell you anything. It was just pretty much go on the website, make a $5 deposit to PayPal, and then when it dropped, they just hit you out of the blue with, hey, pay the remaining balance. You know, you would ask questions, what's going on, shipping delays, what are the manufacturers saying, and all they ever said the whole time is pretty much that they don't communicate with the manufacturer. That's what I was getting the gist out of them, which kind of sucks. If you're supposed to be selling that company's product, you should be able to at least have better communication. But this is not about TNS Figures. This is about the Mars Toys, the Laughing Man. And as you can tell on the image, as it has passed around a few times, this is Jack Nicholson in that iconic purple suit that he had. And this is pretty much just like a recast of the Hot Toys one, some are saying. And then others are saying that this is actually a one-off, with some of the items possibly being recasted from Hot Toys. But for me, I only owned the mime version of the Joker. I never had the purple suit one. So for me, this is going to fit in perfect. I'm going to like it no matter what, unless this thing has busted eye joints, because he does have adjustable eyes. That would be the only reason why I would hate it. So let's go ahead and get this sucker out of the box and see what all he comes with. And as you can see right here, just first glimpse, this guy actually comes with a lot of stuff. And a lot of the stuff is all basically the same exact items that came with the Hot Toys version. Even down to this tuxedo purple jacket. It's the first time I'm actually taking it out of the bag. I did not take it out of the bag yesterday. But the material feels really good. Nothing negative to say on that. Like, you know, for a third-party company, is actually a pretty decent tailored outfit. The material does feel thin. It is cheaper on the quality, but, you know, you got to remember, this is for a 6 scale figure. It's just there to help portray the character. So, for me, this actually is very nice. But I don't think I'm going to go with this version of the jacket. I like that version better, and that would more than likely be the one I'm going to display with, because I kind of like that iconic pose that he had towards the end of the movie where Batman was in the Batwing and he was basically flying down to take out the Joker, and the Joker took him out with none other than this weapon right here. So this is going to be the first accessory we look at. And yeah, I still don't know how this was able to shoot down a plane. Yeah. But yeah, the barrel actually rotates, you know, and let me see if I can zoom in on it. There are little bullets inside the barrel. That's pretty cool. Um, will I be displaying it with this one? No, because like I said, I want the iconic pose where he's standing there with his hands just kind of kicked to the side. You know, you guys will see it at the end. You know, like you always do, stick around to the end. You'll see all the glitz and glam of the fun poses that you can do with these 6 scale figures. Um, like I said, I did previously open this one up, so there is no figure stand. That's the downside. So I'm going to be using my Eric Killmonger display stand just to do this review. But I do have a 5-pack of just black basic bases. I wasn't going to pay somebody $21 just for it to say the Joker on the base, you know. And plus, it's like a lot of those bigger like bases, they kind of take up a lot of real estate. So I think eventually I'm going to change all of them to like acrylic or the black ones, and we'll see. Okay, so you have his Walkie-Talkie here. Very basic plastic, nothing special. It does not extend, so I don't know why they cut the slot so big on that one. So that goes back there. What we have here. This is the first time I'm taking everything out. Okay, so you do get a shorter pistol, thank God. It actually cocks back and everything. It does feel a little loose. Barrel does rotate. And it's just a basic plastic stock. There's no real deco to it, no real design. It's just a flat black plastic. You could actually see where some of the mold lines are actually in it. So it's not hot toyish quality, but to get the point across, if you want to have the gun in his hand, it does work. And then, like I said, you also got this one, which is weird that they gave this one the flat black and then this one's a little bit more shinier. So you get 2 pistols right there. You know, I'm just going to lay them down right there because some of these don't want to stay standing up like that. Okay, you get another communicating device. Very simple. I really don't want to say cheap, but it's got a very basic cartoony type design, which those Tim Burton accessories that was in that original movie, they were very cartoonish, toy looking, you know. The Megaphone. I know a lot of people criticize this one. I've gotten to the point, you know, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but don't sit there and just cry about everything. If you're going to sit there and invest your money into these third-party pieces, don't expect hot toy quality. And then the same with Hot Toy. Like, you know, these people are getting to the point that they're getting spoiled with the accessories and everything. Anyhow,
I got a live one here.
just a simple Megaphone. Nothing to bat an eye at or go crazy over. Because even the Hot Toys one, it wasn't all that much more than this, in my opinion. You might have had like a few more drops of paint, maybe a little bit of wash to change it up. But even at that, this particular Joker for that movie, I think it was made almost 6-7 years ago. So Hot Toys wasn't on top of their game like they are now. Okay, you also get his gas mask. That looks pretty cool. Again, it's got the bright orange and green paint. Nothing too extreme, but it looks good. Gets the point across. You get this right here. I'm not going to take them out of the bag, but one is just the little bang flag that you could actually put inside his gun. And then you also get a small little Joker playing card. You know what? Actually, I want to take it out just to look at that card. Because we did the review on the Cajun card dealer about 3-4 months ago, and the detail on those cards were pretty slick. So, and this one right here does not disappoint. Other than wanting to get focused on. Yeah, very small. But it's cool. This is actually a harder plastic than the one that came with that Cajun card dealer, so I actually feel safer using that. Yeah. And then this one is just like a cheap, you know, yeah, it feels almost like tape. It's very transparent, so it looks almost like a cloth. It's like some type of weird bandage type quality material. Okay. You got all your hands. Probably the only accessory other than the Joker that I'm going to actually use is this mouthpiece. I actually think this is pretty cool. It has a spring, so it does close up and down. It unfortunately does not wind up, but I'm going to put this on his display. I don't know. I might put a couple other accessories on this display, like maybe the card and this. I don't know. Haven't fully decided. You do get his orchid, and this just simply pins on his jacket. It's got a nice little tab right there. Pretty clean design. It is a little bit harder of a plastic, so I don't think you have to worry about it bending or warping or anything like that. So that's a nice little design. And you get 2, 4, 6. You get 3 sets of additional hands. I'm just going to pull out 1. And the quality for a glove. Remember, it's just a glove. It's not that bad. It actually has a nice little amount of wash to it. It's basically doing what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to look like a glove, and the appearance is of a glove. What they did do is the same thing that the Hot Toys one did, is they actually attached the cuffs from his shirt to the gloves. Like, I don't think there actually are gloves that have cuffs like that, but yeah. So I'm assuming that's just supposed to be like the bottom of his shirt, attached to that to kind of give it that appearance. And you are able to basically hide majority of that up under his jacket. And like I said, you know, well, what the hell? Let's go ahead and pull them out. Open palm. So you got 2 open palms. You got a pointing finger. You got that. Kind of like a partially open palm. See this one. This is definitely one of his hands for holding the accessories. And yet another accessory holding hand. So he could probably use this one. Got too much of a gap to hold the playing card. So you could definitely hold something with that one. So they do give you a nice little amount of options for the hands. There's honestly only 1 set of identical hands. And then everything else is kind of different. So that's always a plus. Because with a lot of these figures, you always get the same type of hands, nothing new. And then the last accessory is you got this nice purple velour velvet hat. And that actually looks really good. Like, I'm surprised that it's actually got a pretty decent quality. I would definitely be careful. because I think if you bend it, you will see creases in this material. I know some people were complaining that the hat was a little too big, but I did pre-fit it before I took the time of making this video, and I actually think for me this hat is a good size. If I have to, I could put some double-sided tape in there, or maybe like some of the 3M spongy type tapes. I could put like a couple tabs in there to make it fit a little bit firmer. But for me, it works really good. And for the main course, none other than the man himself, the Joker, Jack Nicholson. Only a face a mother could love. Oh, yeah. Dude looks pretty good. I did know with one video that I watched previously with somebody else, compared to the Hot Toys version, this one is smaller. So it is not a recast. They got like a whole brand new body. The head actually is different than the Hot Toys one. But just looking at this thing, and if you don't have the Hot Toys one, the detail, it actually has some very nice texture lines in this skin. The eyes are adjustable. I do not intend on playing with them because I've always had bad luck. Like, even my Batman Returns, I think I got his eyes back in place, but I don't know. Every time I walk by it, it looks like one eye is off, and I just like, ugh, just leave it, Jay. But same with this suit jacket. It's got a nice tailoring to it. Pants, very nice. I do feel some padding underneath, so he does have a fat suit under there, which works really good. I think this Joker is going to fit in perfect for me. Like, I give it no complaints at all, other than the body. Somebody else did mention that they had a problem with the ankle pegs. Like, this guy does not want to stand. So what they did is they pulled these socks down a little bit more and tucked it inside the peg. Get in there. Yeah, he does have socks. So the attention to detail, they went all out with the attention to detail. It's just the quality here and there just doesn't bat a full 100. But overall, for me, Jack Nicholson Joker in the collection, I'm happy. I like it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and grab my mime version and just do a quick little side-by-side comparison, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap this up because this is already getting a little long. All right, guys. So here it is side-by-side. You got the mime version of the Joker next to the Mars Toys version of Joker in his regular purple decor. And first appearance, they actually fit in fairly decent. Quality of the suits, yes, the Hot Toys one does have a much more striking appearance to the quality of the outfits and the way it fits on the body. The purple suit actually does look like it slouches a little bit on this guy when you're comparing it next to the superior product, I guess you would say. But overall, that actually looks fairly decent to me. Like, I actually like it. Like I said earlier, Purple Suit Joker is on an Eric Killmonger base, which is a little bit taller than the standard black 1/6 scale crotch grabbers. So he does look a little bit taller. That's if they're standing on the same base. They look almost to be about the same height. The purple suit one might be a little bit taller. It may just be the design of the shoes that they used. But as you can tell, even this Hot Toys version, it has those weird cuffs on the gloves. So I'm happy because now I have both versions of Jack Nicholson from one of my favorite movies. The only thing I'm actually missing from this set is the 1989 Batman, but I was pretty happy And I am still very happy with the Batman Returns. And after the recent photos a few weeks back, I think we're going to be getting another Michael Keaton Batman coming very soon from Hot Toys. So I don't think I need to go invest $700 into the 89, because I think we're going to be getting an update. So I'm going to wait. If I was going to be investing anything of $700 wise, it would be definitely going towards the Batmobile, because it's my dream to have that in a custom coffee table displayed with LEDs. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when I find one and getting it done. So this is going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I'm happy overall with the wait. For me, it's been about 1.5 years. For others, 2 years. But hey, boom, it finally shipped. Finally got it. And then we're going to be off and on to the next one coming soon. We're still waiting on a Mysterio review. And then we also have a Grail Drax review that has to be done by JXP2. And the way our schedules have been with me finishing up with season, we might be able to go ahead and tackle that video together. Otherwise, Mr. JXP2 is going to be doing his little thanky thang. But like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Stay retro.
Tell me something, my friend. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?